Okay, so by this time, Machinimate This was pretty well established. Um, so I was getting the hang of it. I knew what I was trying to do. I would think things out. The other thing that I did, which I kind of liked, was I would work on the my soundtrack library of royalty-free music. Which, by the way, all the music used in Machinimate This is royalty free, which means if one of the episodes gets taken down for a music violation, then something's wrong and it'll be up in moments quickly again. But really, I expanded. I spent $40 and got about 300 songs of royalty free music. So I have a lot of royalty free music that I could use for this series, and really it pays off because I actually prefer the royalty free music to the ones that everyone hears every day, because if you use the same music, unless it's a music video that everyone hears every day, it sort of loses its meaning. But you know it's really up to the director what he or she wants to do. But oh, this is the suicide effect. Actually, this one was fairly easy. I actually knew a while ago how to do this, but just never used it in any of my machinimas. However, this is my favorite. This is probably my second favorite episode right here. The rain effect. The one thing I do think is kind of funny though, and sort of ironic, is if you think about it, I told in the narration, I told people to darken it, yet I had posted it and a day later realized that I forgot myself to darken it. So I feel kind of hypocritical for doing that. But I think the whole battle scene turned out pretty well. If you've seen Truce episode 2, you know that that battle scene was an epic fail, as most of the series was in general. But I mean, this was actually one of the episodes I really wanted to do. I know a lot of people thought it was kind of funny that this was actually done in a Slayer match. So it was kind of funny because we had to be really careful that blue wasn't killing blue and that red wasn't killing red. But it worked out in the end. But it just made everything a lot more fun. Like there's just all these little small stories that happen behind the scenes. Like, for instance, this scene right here was actually filmed after the rest of. In this scene here, it was filmed after the rest of everything else. And really, actually, this was the most annoying. That's the most annoying scene I've ever done in any of my machinimas. Each of those individual lasers is its own effect that I had to put in each individual one. And let me tell you guys, if you ever plan on doing that effect, it's really annoying. But I mean, this whole series really for me was just a blast, and also I do like Star Wars a little bit, so this was kind of fun to do. Um, but like, for instance, like some of these scenes are, even in post edit, they're changed completely from what I had originally intended them to be. I mean, as you'll see in the next episode, or as in the next clip, as we zoom in on the base, it's SW49 telling this joke about New Jersey hunters, which I'm from Pennsylvania, so any joke on New Jersey hunters is really funny. However, it was originally intended to have the guys be like talking in the background, being like talking about the game that's going on the TV screens, but really that didn't even work. So I mean, like, here we go. Here, as you can see,
Who wants to hear a story?
there's SW talking, Jersey hunters.
Okay. A couple of New Jersey hunters are out in the woods when one of them falls to the ground.
And then what I was trying to get them to do, instead of doing the and sounding like ghosts or something, was to just have it be like background, like you're watching an MLG game with a bunch of friends and you're really animated over it, like, oh my god, oh, you got shot, like that type of thing. Like, the type of thing that if you're in a private chat, like you're in an Xbox Live party with like people on the other team and you just shot one, you make sure that they know you just, walked all over them. But as you can tell, it kind of didn't work all that well. Actually, there's a little actually messed up here, and I only realized it post-production. If you watch, the Xbox 360s will actually disappear before the scene actually ends. There they go. They're gone now. See that? Like, the thing is, for like me, I always realize my mistakes, and anyone who makes Machinima will agree with that. Like right there, if you just notice that split second, the stuff just spawned. I mean, this was actually kind of a little interesting to make because I really didn't have a plan. I just told everyone to kind of walk around the base, and then I counted down from 10 to try to get closer. I mean, as you can see, there's another problem. There's a little line going there at the bottom that's black. And then, but anyways, this effect was kind of fun. I had done this effect for Truce episode 1, so I knew how to do this one pretty well. It, of course, didn't turn out the complete way I wanted it due to time restraints, and also Halo Custom Edition wasn't working on my computer anymore, so made it a little more fun. And then this one was literally brought up. We came up with this idea. Jay and I decided to do it. When did we decide to do it? About a week ago. And I'm like, oh, dude, that'd be awesome if we did it. I mean, this effect really isn't all that hard, and really, some people would question why I even bothered with it. I mean, if you look at the bottom of the Warthog watch, you'll see he'll appear, like, you'll see all this weird stuff happening with the feed. And that's because I personally messed up at the end there, but, you know, mistakes happen anyways when you make machinima. And, once again, due to some time restraints, I couldn't go back, so I tried to cover it up, and I think I did an okay job of covering it up. But, I mean, so much stuff happens behind the scenes, and really, you wouldn't know that this happened. Like, for instance, for this effect, a lot of people, like I said before, this is probably the most requested effect. I got, like, I think 20 some odd emails, like 27 or something, asking for this effect. And because I got so many, I thought, you know, hey, let's go out with a bang and make it the last episode. So that's exactly what I did. And I'm actually kind of glad I made it the last episode, because, one, the way I had originally done it, if I'd done it back around episode 5 when I was planning originally to, I would have done it completely differently, and really, I went back and looked at what my original test was and what I did here, and the difference is just amazing. I mean, look, you can really see what's going on here. With the other one, you could not tell what was going on behind the visor. I mean, it was just like blurs behind the visor, and it was kind of stupid looking. So, you know, sometimes waiting a little bit to learn more about an effect is a good thing. That was awesome. Kind of did played the episode 1 opening in the visor as kind of like a reflection back on the series, but this whole series was a lot of fun, and I want to thank you guys for supporting it the whole way through the end, and thanks for watching. I mean, it's not over yet, but, I mean, these whole narrations, by the way, were done impromptu. I'm sitting here literally watching the video along with recording the narration. But, you know, this whole series was just, like I said, a million times before, I know. It was a lot of fun to do, and honestly, if I had to redo it, I would redo it. I wouldn't redo the same effects because that's kind of dumb. But if I have the opportunity maybe next summer to do maybe 10 more episodes for season 2 or something, I probably will. However, I don't know for sure yet. So don't say that I told you I was going to do it, because I'm telling you right now I didn't say I was going to do it. But Machinimate This might return. However, I'm not going to promise anything. Well, this is Bold Donut from the Never Regret Clan saying peace out, guys. Thanks for watching Machinimate This. Thank you for supporting the Never Regret Clan. And thanks for just being a fan of everything. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.